What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Paul George.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Look at the 76ers starting group. George is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Young. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for Minnesota, we've got Durant. Ole is out there with DeAndre Jordan, and it's Mutombo, and it's Edwards in at the point guard position. You can just feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Greg? What an event this is.
And Kevin, this has the feel of a massive playoff game, and to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. This team is firing on all cylinders, with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself, just settle in and watch these guys work.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And that last year's
MVP. Last year's MVP. $33 last year, 36 this year. Averaged a triple-double last year. NBA champions.
Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. The coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told remotely, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Edwards drives in. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Drummond throws it down.
There they go.
Andre Drummond, my goodness, throw it up high, let him finish the rest.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Embiid. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Edwards kicks to Jordan, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside, KD, and he drives in.
Great physicality on the defensive end from Drummond. Boy, just using that body to create. Good coverage. Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Now, here is Young. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Embiid. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too... aggressive on the defensive side.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Burks is checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Philadelphia, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And for Philadelphia, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Drummond passes to Young. And there's the drive, and he finishes nicely on the way. Young's got 5 points so far.
Oh my God.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now Edwards. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. And finished off by Edwards.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg.
Goddamn right, he dug deep. Fuck yeah, he dug deep. Look at that shit. MVP last year. Can't even do slow motion. He's so fucking quick. Could have been a foul.
Into his bag of tricks there. Young dishes to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks, Kevin. I've just got the story from the Bay Area and the Warriors trade with the Miami Heat. They focused on landing Jaime Jaquez Jr. for reasons beyond his stats and stylish dunks. People in the organization tell me it's his commitment to winning and the incredible effort he puts out on the floor. That's why this team felt like they needed him. He was the guy.
It's a block. Wow. Now you hit the rim.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that could really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Drummond. Now here's Edwards. A 38-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And stolen by Maxey. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Here is Edwards. He has 6. Here's Mutombo. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
This is TIMBERWOLVES by defense.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the 76ers also making a change. Martin's checked in. Young with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Man, we're balling this game.
The 76ers trail by 5. And Lowry has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Edwards against Young. Now here's Durant. Guarded closely. Bull inside. He's against Martin. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Mutombo misses. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Portland Trail Blazers. And Young kicks to Maxey. Outside for Martin. And stolen by Bull. Edwards with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Mutombo up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Embiid. Sinks that one.
What the fuck? How in the hell did he make that? by an inch.
One from the post. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Mutombo passes to Edwards over Young. Edwards, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Lays it up off the glass. Edwards got 10.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Maxey, and he converts the layup.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Burks dishes to KD. Over Lowry. And that one drops. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's stolen by Edwards. Plays it in off the breakaway. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
The 76ers trail by 8. Pulls from the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Maxey's got his third basket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. It's
last year, and probably this year's MVP. Last year he won it. I think he will again. Had 5 dunks. I love that block he had. Oh my God, it's a big block. Oh, Maxey. He'll show it. Huge block. He had a huge block. Fuck it, I'll find it. Where did I look at it? Oh, let's see. I don't know. Right here. The big ass block, son. There, look, he is. Look at this. Bam, son. Maxie come flying through her. Bam. He's been scoring on a little bit too. He ain't perfect. Just them three it scored. Their whole lineup scored, I guess. Did he start? He didn't even start. What am I doing good at? What am I failing? Points to the paint, terrific. Rebounds is great. Decent. Turnovers, we're tied. That's 6 dunks. Biggest lead's 8. So gotta shoot some threes, get some threes in there, man. I ain't made none. This would be his time to dominate. Yeah, that's better, man.
Second quarter is just beginning here. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Pokuševski. Dillingham is... out there with Russell. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Bull in its center. Here's George. No scoring in this one. Lob pass to Capella. That shot, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And it's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Now here's Caruso. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul. George's career, Doris.
But Kevin, I think it's very hard. Hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
No good with the layup. And the foul on Pokashevsky. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers.
Substitution report.
The 76ers trail by 9. Now Hardaway. He had 16 points in the win against Boston. And that one's good. George.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner.
And he comes up with the deuce. Dillingham's got 4 this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's George, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
We call that money from the mid-range. PG doing his thing in the sweet spot.
Here's Dillingham. From down in the low post, it goes. Dillingham's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, look who's coming out to the corner. Come on, get up. For your Timberwolves answer.
Philadelphia may get a change here. Maxi's checked in. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. It's Baji. Pass to Caruso. Oh, good on the three. The 76ers trail by 6. George finds Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. That one falls. And that's now 6 points for Drummond. Well, so far, this NBA Cup final has lived up to the hype. It's been a competitive game.
Yeah, and both teams seem ready to play because they know what's at stake. A trophy, prize money, and a chance to raise a banner.
Here's Dillingham. After the made shot from Andre Drummond.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got 8 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Lowry kicks to Maxey. They get the rebound. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Down low. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for their matchup with Detroit, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Young. Outside Edwards. Here's Jordan. Pass to Dillingham. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The basket good. Off the assist for Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
I can't let him get close like that.
Caruso with the ball. Dillingham with it. 8 points for him. Back to Caruso. And the 3-ball is good. Caruso's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Maxey. Minnesota leading by 4. Over in the corner, Edwards. From the arc. Rebounded by Capella. 76ers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Baseline tried. Young's shot is good. Young's got 7 points.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Lowry feeling it out a bit to the paint. Here's Drummond. Outside for Lowry. It's stolen by Edwards. To the inside. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Kyle Lowry. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Durant's checked in for Dillingham. The 76ers trail by 3. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his... best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
And he makes the first. And so Mutombo nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And at one point, I think they thought they were maybe out of this thing, but man, they just came storming back on a mission.
The 76ers trail by 5. Embiid wide open. Cans it from downtown. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Edwards. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. A putback. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Mutombo misses. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
No injury happened. They could really benefit me. Oh, he probably fucked his finger up, yeah. I can tell. Right, yep, that's stupid.
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ball, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Russell in for Edwards. Martin's checked in for the 76ers. Philadelphia has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Embiid controls the...
Damn. Oh, man.
Rebound and puts it back up and in. Embiid's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
And really, beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
And here's Young. 7 points in the game. Over Russell. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't. Fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Minnesota on top, up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. KD, some great work for you defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Nuggets, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well,
I'm going to end this video right here after I show the highlights. And then we'll play the second half in for 40 minutes for the second half. It loads better for me that way. We beat them in the first. Oh God, I hope we beat them in the second. It'll be in the titles. But they'll be right next to each other. Yeah, 3 blocks. Dylan Hill coming in making progress. Last year he averaged over 20 points a game in the finals. We didn't know that one.
what he did was sustain it throughout the first half.
We'll end this
He ran the
right
offense
there.
to absolute
Play the
perfection.
next video after this. Thank you for watching.
And we're halfway.